Hello everyone and welcome to the Money Man. Now I'm going to show you a set that I collected quite some time ago, and you know what the best thing about this set is? I got it at face value, which is fantastic. I'm very fortunate that obviously I have an address in the United Kingdom, and that allows me to get hold of Jersey notes, Jersey pounds at face value. I'm very lucky. I can only do this because they will not ship outside of the UK, so I'm quite fortunate. So what I'll do is I'll start off with the lowest denomination, which is the Jersey £1 note, and here it is. And please pay close attention to the serial number. Look at that, it's almost solid. I was so close. Obviously, I couldn't choose the serial number when I ordered these, but damn, I was so close to getting a solid. And to have 99999 would have been amazing, but still, nonetheless, the value of this banknote is higher than its regular value because of that nice serial number. We've got Queen Elizabeth II represented, as she is the reigning monarch of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland and all its Crown Dependencies. And she's also the reigning monarch of the Commonwealth as well. And you can see we've got the 3 lines of Jersey as well. Very nice. And yeah, really nice. So, spin it around, look at the back. We've got an old fortified tower here, which is really cool. And I think it's a small church or monastery on top of a hill, but I could be wrong. I'm not familiar with the language. They sort of have like a hybrid of French that's spoken on Jersey, because it's one of the Channel Islands that sits between mainland England and France. And there's a very sort of like Norman cultural influence in Jersey, which makes it a really unique place. Similar to Guernsey as well. Guernsey is one of the other Channel Islands. So yeah, so that's the £1 note. The next one is the £5 note. Really love this. And again, look at that serial number. I got so lucky with this set that you won't believe it. It's crazy. So this is the £5. We've got a beautiful, quintessentially English cottage in the background, which is really nice. It reminds me a lot of home. And if we spin it around and look at the back, this is some kind of stately manor, and we've got another fortified tower right here. Really good. So, let's keep going. I've got quite a lot to show you here. I really love this banknote. I love the colour scheme of this. Really nice. Here's the 10 Jersey pound note. It's very nice. And we've got sort of like an iconic rock formation on the front. And I really like the sort of reflective qualities of this security marker right here. It's really nice. And the watermarks are quite interesting because they actually have a Jersey cow represented in them. And Jersey cows are world famous for their milk. So yeah, specific breed to Jersey. And if we spin it around and look at the back, you can see we've got another tower. So Jersey is the place of towers. And we've got the glass church represented right here, which is pretty cool. Let's move on to the next one, the £20. And for me, just this set just keeps on getting better and better. It's one of the best cotton paper note sets that you can get out there. And at face value, it's a no-brainer. These are fantastic notes. So yeah, we've got the Jersey cow once again represented in the watermark, and we've got the States building at the front here. Very nice reflective quality. And spin it around and look at the back. Really nice. We've got the States Chamber, which is basically like the legislative assembly of the of Jersey. So yeah, hub of the government. Very nice. And you can see that we've actually got the different languages represented. So yeah, here comes the 50. Oh, this is a great banknote, and you know why I like this, guys, because I have a thing for red banknotes. Yeah, really nice £50 note, beautiful. Way better than the Bank of England £50 note. This is way better. It's just really nice. We've got a beautiful sort of beach, and wow, it must be pretty crazy living there during storms. But hey, there we go. So I think you could probably tell if you wanted to visit the Channel Islands, you should go ahead and do it because they look beautiful. I've never actually been there myself, but I would like to go someday. And this is one of the big daddies of my collection. This is the highest denomination. It's actually a commemorative. It's the £100 note, and as you can see, I actually got this verified. I was so disappointed that this was not 67, and the reason why is because look at that serial number, 3 sevens at the end, which does increase its value a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. Yeah. And you can see actually in the security strip we've got a nice sort of reflective image of QE2, and then we've got the 100, which actually disappears and becomes the coat of arms, the Three Lions coat of arms. Really good. I love this banknote. It's incredible. And you can see here that this banknote is actually, it was introduced to represent the Diamond Jubilee, which was an iconic celebration, and the fact that Queen Elizabeth II has become the longest reigning monarch in British history. She just keeps going and keeps going. She's an absolute legend, and has really steadied the country and led the country through some really troublesome times, actually, and continues to do so if you keep an eye on the news. Spin it around and look at the back. Oh, I love this. This is brilliant. I love how it's sort of vertical on the back, and we've got the sort of royal scepter on the back. Fantastic banknote. Really, really, really beautifully designed. We've got all these sort of like coats of arms at the bottom here. Really nice. Produced by Thomas De La Rue, these banknotes. So yeah, so that is the main set. But wait, there is more, because I've got a couple more to show you. I've got a States of Jersey specimen £5 note, which are, again, you can get hold of these from the Jersey Bank, and they sell them at face value. They're pretty cheap, or maybe just a couple of pounds more than their face value. They're very easy to get hold of. I don't really care for the design of this. You can see that we've got some like ink markings here, which sort of make it less appealing, less attractive. But yeah, I don't care for the colour scheme of this one. But we've got sort of geographical representation of Jersey there, which is cool. And then I've got another one, which is a £20. It's about 30 years old. Here we go. And again, I got this when I bought the other set, the contemporary set that I just showed you. And it always interests me, this banknote, because I always think that the Queen Elizabeth looks like Princess Margaret here. It confuses me sometimes. Obviously, you'd never get Princess Margaret on a banknote. But we've got another depiction of a Jersey cow just in the watermark there as I turn it up. And you can see the Queen emerging through the other side, which is cool. And we've got a nice sort of, I think that says St. Owen's Manor, which is cool. Yep. And then this one is really interesting, because this is a £1 note. And it was actually introduced in 1995. And the key thing about this one is that it's a commemorative, but it's only just been stamped over. And it says 50th anniversary of the liberation of Jersey. Now, one of the interesting things about the Channel Islands is that they were the only part of what is considered mainland British territory to actually be occupied by the Germans in the Second World War. So the Channel Islands of Jersey and Guernsey were actually occupied by the Germans after they conquered France. So that's an interesting fun fact. The only part of mainland British territory to actually be occupied by the Germans. And I would advise reading up about this, because it's really some really interesting history. But yeah, that's why this one was introduced, to celebrate that 50th anniversary. And I guess when the 100 rolls around, they'll do the same. But if we spin it around and look at the back, it's just pretty much the same as the regular £1 note of the time. So yeah, that's everything I've got for you today. Fantastic video on some fantastic banknotes. So let me know what you think about those. I feel very lucky to be able to get hold of all of these at pretty much face value. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. There's much more content to come in the near future. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.